situation, Ian, that we're monitoring this week is going to be the Titans and their quarterback. And that's in part because of Mike Vrabel's comments post-game. And Vrabel's very measured in terms of his words. When he's asked about why Tannehill struggled and said repeatedly, I don't know, I don't know. You do know that they've got a couple of quarterbacks they've drafted high in the draft in recent years behind him. Are we at the how long's the lease part of the program on Ryan Tannehill, or are we jumping ahead of the game here?
I would always say no, that it's ridiculous, right? Because it's literally one game. But it's not really one game because it was also kind of last year, and obviously they had Malik Willis last year, and they went out and they drafted Will Levis in the second round, actually traded up to draft Will Levis in the second round, which somehow makes it more urgent. I don't know why, but that's kind of what it feels like. And then you read Vrabel's comments. We have to be better. Ryan has to be better. We have to hit guys that are open. You can't force the ball into double coverage. Like, that is rare, right? Like, there's not I cannot think really in recent memory when you hear a coach he's not wrong, obviously. Of course he's right. But, like, that's pretty real. And obviously him and Tannehill have to have a good relationship for him to be able to say that publicly. But that, to me, Mike, at least kind of starts the clock of, like, we're going to at least think about it. And I know everyone sort of decided that Malik Willis sucks after last year. Sounds like he had a really good camp, and I don't know that he sucks anymore. He might actually be an interesting option here for the Titans. We'll see, though.
Well, I still go back to the way that they handled him, though, late last season and having Joshua Dobbs be the guy that could be the guy on short notice the way that he was. I don't know. I think Mike Vrabel wants to exhaust every last possible option with Ryan Tannehill before making the move. But this is definitely him throwing up some signs. And you talked about how they have a great relationship for Vrabel to be able to do it. Maybe that won't help it. But you know what? Sometimes you need to hear the truth, and sometimes you need to be put on notice. I think that's clearly what Vrabel is doing in this case.
Tannehill's in a contract year. He's one of those quarterbacks who, barring a franchise tag or an extension somewhere down the line here, he's going to be available. So a lot on the line for Ryan Tannehill, certainly a lot on the line for the Titans, too. And one other point here, Malik Willis was up as the number 2 quarterback last week. Will Levis was the 3. Ian's absolutely right. Everyone I've talked to says Malik Willis grew leaps and bounds from where he was his rookie year. Levis also had a quad injury, I believe it was, late in training camp, didn't play in the final preseason game. He has missed a lot of reps, and so we'll see kind of how that depth chart shakes out as things move forward here.